Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing the second tutorial for RobotC. And I hope you like my Harry Potter songs in the background. So today we're going to be taking the test bed and program the Bex robot to spin the left wheel and the right wheel simultaneously. The computer will do all the programming on RobotC, and then we will download the program to the Bex Cortex, which is the brain of the operation. After we tell the program to start, the left and right motors will obey the commands specified. So yeah, let's get started. First off, we want to check our added platform type and make sure that we're on the right, which is Bex 2.0 and Bex 2.0 Cortex. Okay, so moving on, let's go to let's go to motor and sensor setup. So let's click on motors and we have port 1. So for port 1, we're going to type in the words left motor and all lowercase, no spaces. And then we're going to go to port 10 and we're going to type in right motor. Motor. Again, all lowercase, no spaces. And so the computer will follow your commands in order. And so whichever step you need to go first, you need to go ahead and write that down first. So we've chosen our port 1, our left wheel to move first, and then the right wheel will move second. Okay. Um, so on port 1 now, on type, we'll click here and we're going to choose the BEX 393 motor option. So here we go. Now for port 10, we'll be doing the same. BEX 393 motor option. Click on that. Okay, now when you download this code onto your robot, if the motor is turning in the opposite direction of the intended one, you can check this reversed option. Okay, but right now we're going to leave it as is. So now we are going to click apply and then OK. I'll move my screen up so you guys can see. As you can see, the code automatically generated itself up here. Port 1, port 10, left motor, right motor, BEX 393, BEX 393. Okay, so now in the middle of these two squiggly parentheses, we're going to write our code. So we're going to type in, the first thing we'll type in is going to be left motor. And this is the task main section. So let's remember that. Space equals space 127. And so this is the speed, okay, of the wheels, of the that the motor will move the wheels with. At 127, you can change it to half of that, which is 63 if needed, if you wanted to go slower than that. So after this, to close the commands, we're going to add a semicolon. Okay, next thing, let's do right motor. And then follow the same steps. Forget the semicolon, because if you forget it, the function won't run and it'll give you an error. So we need to keep the wheels running continuously, and so we need to add a loop for that. So we go up here at the top of our code, and we'll write a function. So while 1, then equals 1, then parentheses, and then that would be shift 9, shift 0. So you want to add a squiggly line again, like so, and then another squiggly line at the bottom of your code. Okay, and so like you're closing the commands now. So now we need to go to save. File. Let me move the screen so you can see it. We go to File and we go to Save. Okay? You can save this in your flash drive if you like, wherever you want, but I'm going to save it on my desktop. Okay? And you can name it whatever you want to name it. Okay? I'm going to keep it as RobotC tutorial 2. So let's go ahead and save that. Now we're going to click on the compile program right here on the top right side. Code generation not performed, errors during compilation. Oops, so we have some errors. So let's go again and fix those. Okay guys, so now we are going to writing our code in between these two squiggly parentheses under task main, okay? So we're going to write motor, and we're not going to pick any of these. We're going to type in our own code just in case we want to go back and change it, okay? So motor, motor. And we're not going to choose any of these as well. Motor. Okay, so if you want to go back and change your code, it's easier and you don't have to go all the way back to where you first started. Space equals space 127, and that's going to be the speed. Don't forget your semicolon. So now we are commanding a new function, motor, left motor. Sorry, this is right motor. We already did the left one. So right motor space equals space 127 and then your semicolon. Okay, so now we want to keep this running in a loop, right? Continuously. And so we are going to make a loop. So when it reads it, it's going to know this is going to be repeatedly. So we're going to type in while shift 9 1 equals 1 shift 0. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and close off this function. So we're going to do shift and then the squiggly lines. And then again, okay? And let's go to save. File and save. Okay? Now, let's compile the program and see if we have any errors or not. Nope, no errors. Perfect. Now, if you don't have any errors, you can click on download to robot. So I actually don't have a robot connected to my laptop, and that's okay. But if you do, then that notification won't pop up. Okay, now you want to make sure your orange cord is plugged in to your Bex Cortex and make sure the other end is plugged into the computer. Okay? And click on download to robot again. Now you're going to notice that a big box will pop up on the screen and there will be a start button displayed. You're going to click on the start button and let it run for some time, okay? After some time, you may stop it. And congratulations, you have created your first program.